Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Sycamore Experience. My co-host, Annalisa No, is off on assignment tonight and unable to be with us. Indiana State University is in its 144th year of operation since its inception in 1865. Although we only have a few minutes in this week's edition of Sycamore Experience, we would like to share with you some of the history, people, and traditions of Indiana State.
Indiana State University began as Indiana State Normal School, chartered by the state of Indiana in 1865 for purposes of preparing teachers to serve in the common schools in Indiana. ISU's first president, William Jones, greeted the institution's first class of 23 students in 1870. By year's end, the student body increased by nearly 100%. Since its inception, ISU has evolved into a vibrant community of students and scholars. Today, the institution is focusing on the education of its students through a commitment to experiential learning, as well as community service and engagement. The first 20 years of ISU's history is rich with growth and expansion, but in 1888, tragedy struck as the campus's only building was destroyed by fire. But the local Terre Haute community rallied their support and arranged for temporary quarters in which classes could be conducted until a replacement facility, the new normal school building, was constructed. One of the crown jewels of the institution came to be with the construction of the library, a state-of-the-art facility that served as an academic and social center for the university community at the time. ISU can be considered an incubator for institutions of higher education in Indiana, having established its Eastern Division in Muncie in 1918, which today is Ball State University, and Indiana State Evansville campus in 1965, which is today the University of Southern Indiana. A series of presidents guided the institution through continued growth, including an expansion of the original role of the institution to provide training for teachers as it moved to include other areas of academic instruction and training. More buildings were erected to provide housing and academic support for ISU students, but in the past few decades, many of those original buildings have been razed to make room for newer facilities designed to better meet the needs of its students. ISU's continued growth moved it from a normal school to Indiana State Teachers College, on to Indiana State College, and finally, in 1965, to Indiana State University. Today, the university boasts over 100 academic degree programs at the bachelor's, master's, and doctoral levels. ISU has been named by Princeton Review as one of the best of the Midwest institutions for the past 5 years, and its College of Education has been named as one of the nation's top 100 graduate schools by U.S. News and World Report. The institution has been continuously accredited by the Higher Learning Commission of the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools since the early 1900s. Indiana State provides more than just a rich academic experience for its students, as the institution is a major center for social, entertainment, and educational activities for the broader Terre Haute community and beyond. At just one venue, the Holman Center, a 10,000-seat indoor arena completed in 1973, has and continues to host a wide variety of activities, including conferences, concerts, athletic events, and more. ISU has a long tradition of athletics excellence. John Wooden, the legendary UCLA basketball coach, served as the institution's athletic director, baseball, and basketball coach just prior to his move to UCLA. In 1946, Coach Wooden declined an invitation to compete in the NAIA tournament due to its policy of excluding black athletes. In 1947, after the reversal of that policy, Coach Wooden and the Indiana State team, including Clarence Walker, the first black player to play in the tournament, competed in that year's contest. Notable student athletes at ISU include Cheryl Pedlow, holder of a world's record in the marathon, Bruce Baumgartner, world and Olympics medal winner for wrestling, Kurt Thomas, Olympic gold winner in gymnastics and the first gymnast to receive the James E. Sullivan Award as the best amateur athlete in the U.S., and Larry Bird. Among Bird's many professional accomplishments include being named NBA Rookie of the Year, Olympic gold medal winner, NBA Player and Athlete of the Year, and the NBA's Coach of the Year. The Forum was the first official student organization recognized by the university in 1900. The Forum sought to encourage high standards in academics and athletics. Today, over 150 student organizations exist to support the development of broad skills of their various members. ISU also acknowledges the importance of activities outside the classroom, as the institution is committed to providing support for the holistic growth, learning, and development of its students. ISU is one of the major state-supported institutions in Indiana. Its vision and focus on the future has moved it into a prominence not only within the state, but in the nation and beyond. But in the end, just as it was at the very beginning, the single purpose of the institution is to prepare students to become more successful in the management of their lives professionally, socially, civically, and interpersonally, to contribute to the world around them in meaningful and outstanding ways.